Hi guys, Dana here. It's been a long time. I got blonder. Bryce turned 2, Declan's 4, almost in kindergarten, for those who have been following, and for those who haven't that just know me from class or so on and so forth. So I wanted to take time to talk about something a little bit serious. I am very known for being funny, smiling, always happy, and honestly, that is my life. That is how I choose to live, to smile and be happy. And what other way can you live than other to be positive? That's how I feel. I have the best life ever. I have an amazing husband. I have 2 amazing boys that I didn't have kids until I was 40. So for me, I know how lucky I am. So there is no reason for me to look at any negatives in life without some kind of silver lining. Everybody's always said, oh, you think everything's rainbows and sunshines and unicorns, and I choose to live my life that way, which is fine. But I have decided that I don't want to ever have anybody feel alone the way I felt for the past 18 plus years of my life. Not alone, like I'm very much never feel alone, but I've always felt alone with my disease. I have ulcerative colitis, and I've come to the conclusion that as much as I'm an open book and I talk to everybody and I tell everybody everything, I've never really gone into depth about it, and that's why I've always felt alone, because I always thought I was the only one who had it, I was the only one suffering, so therefore there's no need to talk about it, because that's my personal fight, I guess you can say, that I've had in myself. So 18 years ago, I was diagnosed with my ulcerative colitis, and 18 years ago, I decided, okay, I'll just take medicine and it'll go away, and that'll be that. I didn't realize how serious it was until it started getting worse, and I was bleeding, and I couldn't even let out gas. Till this day, I could never be able to do that, and I lived with it, and I didn't like talking about it. It's gross, you are raised to not really talk about that kind of stuff. I mean, my family, we talk about it, but my husband was very conservative in his family, so they don't talk about it at all. And so I never talk about it with him or anything like that. And only my really close friends know, or if I talk to somebody on a one-on-one basis, they know about it, but they don't know the extent, because as soon as I see that face of, I don't want anybody to ever feel bad for me. Like, I choose to live my life happily. The last thing I want is somebody to be like, oh my God. But I've decided to do the video and talk about this more because I don't want anybody else to ever feel alone the way that I did. I want people to know that we're out there and we're here to help all the time. We are never alone, ever. And everything that I felt, it wasn't only me that ever dealt with this. And I've spent way too many years thinking it was only my body that is going through this. And I'm still going through it, and I still have ulcerative colitis, and I've been through holistic stuff. I've been through healthy foods. I've been through starving yourself. I've been through eating more. I've been through cutting out all gassy foods, gluten, soy. I've done it all. There was no changing a genetic disease of ulcerative colitis. Yes, eating certain foods can control it a little, where you're not in huge flare-ups, but flare-ups come. Stress. Biggest way that I would get my flare-ups is through stress. I know where every bathroom is in every 5-mile radius. Sad, but true. And I hope somebody else that sees this is like, oh my God, I'm not alone. Yes, that was me. That is me too. I say was, but it's still me. I know every bathroom. I cannot leave my house and go further than 5 miles without having diapers in my car. Do I put them on? Sometimes I do, depending on how I feel. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have to throw them on while I'm driving because I'm about to have an accident. And most of the accidents are more bleeding than anything else. But that doesn't mean I haven't had accidents. And again, it was just, this is my personal fight. And now that I have my kids, my crazy kids that you hear in the background, I'm sorry, my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old, now that I have them, now they're the only ones who have to suffer with me. Because now, every time I pull over to run into a bathroom, I have to drag them out of the car because it's illegal to leave your kids in the car, and I would never do that. So I have to pull them out, and my 4-year-old would be like, Mommy, why can't you just leave us in the car? We'll be good. And I'm just like, that's not the point, baby. I have to take you in the car, out of the car with me. And now it's taking a huge, huge portion of my life. So I did Humira, I did some meds, lots of meds, Lialda, Canasta, Ruasa. If you have ulcerative colitis, you know all of these names. Mesalamine. My next step was Remicade, and I decided I just did a lot of research, and I decided I need to speak to a surgeon and know how bad this really is before I go to another medication, because Humira only lasted 3 months. And I have done a lot of research, and I see, not for everybody, some of you can go from one that doesn't work and try another that works for years. In my honest opinion, I feel like eventually it's going to stop working, and then I'm still in the same position I was from day one of having to lose my colon, regardless, So at this point in time, I've made the decision to have my colon removed. The great thing about it is that I'm going to have the 3-part surgery, so I will only have the bag for 3 to 6 months, and then they're going to do a J-patch surgery, pull down the rectum, and be able to reattach. And to me, I can have my life back, because I don't feel comfortable anymore with my kids watching me suffer. It used to be a lone battle, and as sad as it was my sad battle where everybody else saw the happy me, and it wasn't fake, because I am really happy. I'm actually very happy in my life. None of it is fake. It's just something that I just chose to be the only thing that I kept to myself. And now, again, I have decided to talk about it and put it out there, because if I can get one person to know that they're not alone, then I've done something. I've done something very positive with this situation. And that's what I really want to do. So as of April 3rd, I will be going through the surgery, and I want you guys to come with me for the entire ride. I want you to be able to watch and see my everyday battles, non-battles, happy moments, sad moments, as much as I can possibly show you. That's what I want. That's what I want to be able to share with you guys. So I hope you follow with me. I hope that it helps you. I hope that you can ask questions if you need to. And I just hope that we all can, find some kind of positive out of this ulcerative colitis. All right. This is just my first video, and hopefully it makes more sense as we keep going. But as of today, that's all I have. I love you all. Mwah. Even if I don't know you yet, I love you too. Anyway, have a great one. And again, I'll see you soon. I'm going to start doing my videos. So follow, subscribe, and follow my journey. Thank you.